Hi everybody, welcome to JoshuaGaming.com. I am Joshua Gaming. I wanted to do a quick video today because silver's up huge today. Just in today's trading alone, I woke up this morning, silver was about $35.50 per ounce, and it's just after 3 o'clock right now, so the US markets just closed, Asian markets are about to open, and just in that session, silver took off from $35.50 to $37 in one day. Something that's been around since the beginning of time, $1.50 in one day. This equals a 4% increase in the price of silver just today alone, and that's pretty remarkable. So what caused that? Well, when I woke up this morning, I pulled up the charts on silver and gold like I do every morning, look at where the markets, where they've opened up at or moved to from Asia overnight, and I saw that we were at like 36 something. It was a huge increase right away. I'm thinking, what's going on? So I pull up the BBC News or BBC News app on my iPhone, and I see that Greece bonds have been downgraded. So Greece's credit ranking has been downgraded, just like what happened to the United States here in the last, I don't know, it was 6 months or so ago. So there's probably a lot of information out there as to what happened today and what's going on overall in the silver and gold and precious metal markets. But you know, I'm reading between the lines. My fundamental analysis has not changed. If you can go back and watch my videos from when the High Gross 14 channel started and JoshuaGaming.com blog started, and I've been saying that it's, you know, these fundamental things that are increasing the price of gold and silver. The debt system is collapsing, and as that happens, it's pushing up the price of gold and silver. Now, we're not even seeing inflation yet. I mean, they're trying to create inflation just to stabilize everything because the natural market would be contributing so much deflation. But overall, we're not really seeing inflation yet because you have the natural forces of the market creating deflation. You have that being combated by inflation, the Federal Reserve, whether it be printing money, lowering interest rates, etc. And so prices, realistically, and we're not seeing the massive inflation everyone's talking about. There is going to be a tipping point where everything is super, skyrockets, and we're going to see inflation, the price of the dollar collapses, gold and silver shoots through the roof, but we're not there yet. Right now, we're just seeing the markets react to what's going on with the world governments, with credit ratings, with investors, and so when you see credit rankings of big economies being downgraded, that's basically like a hit to the debt system itself, which creates a surge in the prices of gold and silver. So that's why you have to have a fundamental analysis of how money works, what's going on, and then you just got to keep tabs on the headlines. You don't got to know every little thing and get into the technical charts and everything like that, but it is important to have a fundamental analysis overview as part of your investing strategy, and then keep tabs on what's going on in the world and how what's going on in the world applies to your strategy so that you can adjust as needed as you are creating your financial arc. Technical charts, I looked at the charts and I looked at a couple different people's takes. One, there's an argument saying that that silver could dip back under $35, maybe to the 32, 33 range. There's another argument that says it could just keep going up, that it's going to hold this 35 level, and the trend is just upward because it's really 33, 34, 35. I mean, it's pretty strong upward. There's been some plateaus, but it really hasn't dripped back down as it's gone up. It's just kind of went up. So, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I don't care whether it goes up or down in the short. Well, actually, I take that back. I do care. I actually do want it to go down a little bit more in the short term, so I can go in and buy a whole bunch on sale. But at the same time, you got to be careful when you're doing that, because if it doesn't dip and it just keeps going up, then whenever I do pull the trigger and buy, I'm going to be getting less actual physical silver for the money than I would have if I just bought it now, so to speak. So that's a decision you got to make for yourself. Bubba's getting fussy in the back seat, so I better call this quits, and we'll talk soon.